How's it going, everybody? This is GoldenBolt, and welcome back for more Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we arrived here at the Battle Frontier, at the fight area. Yeah, first part of the aftergame. And last time I said we're going to be challenging one of the areas of the Battle Frontier, but actually, I want to start off doing something a little different. It's one of the processes that is actually going to let us go up here. As you're going to see that people here are blocking the way. You have a Pokedex, don't you? The person who gave you that must be waiting for you to fill it completely. Now, filling it does not mean catch every single Pokemon. As you can see, if you've been following along, we have seen 209 out of the 210 Pokemon on the Sinnoh Pokedex. So I actually think in this episode, there's actually quite a process that comes with finishing up the Pokedex. So I decided, why don't we go ahead and do that? So first thing, of course, before we head to the Battle Frontier and do things there, first thing here, I want to actually head down to Heart Home City, because there's only one Pokemon that we have not seen. As I said, there's 210, and we have 209, and that's Pokemon that we actually can't obtain or see in a trainer fight. And that is off in the Pokemon Mansion, which also gives us a nice opportunity to explore the Pokemon Mansion, because I'm pretty sure that we haven't really taken a look at it. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Pokemon Mansion is pretty interesting too, because Mr. Backlot actually has this whole trophy garden in the back that allows for some capture some pretty rare Pokemon, including Eevee. You actually can find Eevee there. I did off-screen a lot of these guys back when I was doing training. I don't think I off-screened this policeman right here. Oh, it's funny because at nighttime he'll actually stop and do this. Like, you'll see what I'm doing. He's just kind of going up and down. At nighttime he'll do this. I actually don't know if he'll fight you in the nighttime. I know I didn't fight this guy. But anyway, let us head over here to the Pokemon Mansion. Please visit for Pokemon viewings. Sounds pretty weird. Anyway, one of the people you're actually going to want to fight in order to complete the Pokedex is this guy here. I did off-screen him. My Pokemon is worn out. He actually, for me at least, if you have been playing with, of course, the same team I have, this guy actually does have a Prinplup, which is the only Pokemon that we had not seen yet, the evolved form of Piplup. We've seen Piplup, we've seen Empoleon, but we had not seen Prinplup yet. So you're going to want to fight that guy to get the 209th. Ooh, and we've got some nice item over here.
Oh, a grain shard. I wonder if that fits well on my grain tree.
A shard on your tree? I don't know what you're talking about, Card Gauge. Anyway, let's head here into the Pokemon Mansion and have a look. It's a pretty nice place. There's a lot of maids around here. This is the way out to the Trophy Garden. The garden is open for all visitors to enjoy. However, please beware, wild Pokemon may appear in the garden. That is the point. Now, you're actually going to be able to head into the rooms here and talk with all the maids. I'm not loafing. I'm just taking a personal break. It's my official policy, which is sleep in a bed when I'm officially loafing.
You know what? I actually really understand where this lady is coming from.
I'm sure we all do, Card Gauge. I'm sure we all do. You're going to want to talk to this lady here. You know, you can catch Pokemon in the Trophy Garden. Put this on your Pokemon. It warms them up faster. And she gives you a Soothe Bell, which is a hold item that is going to increase the friendship of a Pokemon. So if you're looking to evolve Pokemon like Golbat up to Crobat, or Togepi to Togetic, or Eevee to Espeon or Umbreon, Luxury Ball can be found in this room. Now, the next area out here, I don't think I'm actually going to do it right now because there is a little process here. But if you talk to this maid here, welcome. Here you may challenge the Mansion's pride, the 5 trainer maids. Challenge is to beat all 5 of us in a row without a break. In addition to beating us, if you can beat us in a specific number of turns, there will be a special gift. Incidentally, a turn refers... Yes, we know what a freaking turn is in Pokemon, my god. Anyway, the 5 maid whatever thing that she's talking about. So we're going to say no right now because I don't want to challenge it right now. I do want to do this process here. But essentially, you have to beat one of the trainers in the amount of turns that they say. No more, no less. Now, that might sound easy, but it is not at all. It is incredibly challenging, and this maid is getting absolutely nothing done. What are you doing? The expensive-looking book Mr. Backlot has. It tugs at my attention. That's what we're here for. Mr. Backlot is the master of the mansion. This is his office. We are here to see the book that Mr. Backlot has, and there's a policeman in here.
Welcome to my opulent mansion. There's a lot for me to be proud of inside and outside of this home, but what makes me the most proud is my trophy garden in the back. Why bother traveling afar when Pokemon are attracted by my garden?
Yes, indeed. There are some rare Pokemon, as I said there. You're going to want to come over here, and we can find the TM87 Swagger.
We know that Don Lino's got that swagger.
Anyway, you're going to want to read this book here. It's a very expensive-looking book on Pokemon. Would you like to read it? Yes. Manaphy. An extremely rare Pokemon that has never been seen, let alone captured, in Sinnoh. And there it is, Manaphy right there. It's a legendary Pokemon. Information on Manaphy was added to the Pokedex. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have all 210 Pokemon that you can find in Sinnoh, which means it's time to go show off our Pokedex skills to to Professor Rowan. But first, I would like to show off the trophy garden back here. I wonder if we can actually find an Eevee back here. That would be pretty cool. I'm going to try and find something, but you can find Eevees. They are rare back here. Staravia, excuse me. And, yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. My giant fat neck is out seeing Staravia right now.
I gotta be honest, I cannot get over just how silly Don Lino's back sprite is. Like, that looks really funny. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and take our Goodyear blimp back over to Sand Gem Town and, say hi to Professor Rowan. I believe we went and saw him earlier. But, yeah. Actually get some cool things out of this. And I feel as though it's a good idea to go ahead and get the National Dex now that we're, just beginning the after game. We will be doing the Battle Frontier first, though. That is one of the things I would like to do first.
Oh, Tommy, you've come to show me your progress on the Pokédex.
Yes, indeed we have. Seen 210 Pokemon. Excellent work. The Pokemon of the Sinnoh region are being added to your Pokédex. This will certainly help my studies on Pokemon evolution. And hello! That's a familiar face, isn't it? Yes, it's Professor Oak. The first ever person really we ever met in Pokemon Red and Blue.
Greetings, Professor Rowan. It's been a very long time.
I can't do an Oak voice, so I'm gonna spare you. I'll tell you, Sinnoh certainly is a long trip from Kanto. Of course, if it means meeting new Pokemon, there's no distance too great for the likes of us to travel. Oh, if it isn't my old colleague, Professor Oak. I should have expected as such from the world's authority on Pokemon.
I should have expected as much from the Chick-fil-A.
What are you talking about, Card Gauge?
I still want you to upload the video of me embarrassing you or whatever at Chick-fil-A.
Anyway, do that later, Card Gauge. Oh well, very glad to meet you. As you've heard, my name is Oak. I've been hearing a great deal about you from Professor Rowan lately. He's been exuberant in praise and a fantastic young trainer. I see that you live up to? No, that you've surpassed his praise. Yes, we've seen everything. Aren't we the best? We haven't caught, we've caught like 20-some, I think, only. Let me upgrade your Pokedex with the National Mode, after all. There are many kinds of Pokemon in this world of ours. And we get our Pokedex upgraded to National Mode, which means we are able to see all of the Pokemon in order up to the 4th generation, because that's the generation this game is. However, I'm sure you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. Have no fear, Tommy, we'll get the job done. By the way, Professor Oak, what compelled you to visit this region? Ah, yes, I've heard that the Pal Park is now open. If I remember correctly, it's at the end of Route 221. The Pal Park has a special system that attracts every imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I've come to make certain that system is operating properly. To make an effort to visit the Pal Park too. Be late for my meeting if I don't get going. How convenient, because that's actually our next stop. So far, off he goes, as busy as ever. Well, I have a gift here as your reward for completing the Sinnoh Pokedex. And he gives us the Pokey Radar, which is a very, very cool key item. That's a Pokemon Radar, or just Pokey Radar for short. Use it and you will indicate grass patches where Pokemon are lurking. It's actually exactly what he's saying. If you go out into a route, I can demonstrate it real quick. If you go out into a route, you will actually be able to see... Why is Dawn just staring out into the abyss? Anyway, if you actually use it, I think it might need a recharge, to be totally honest. But, let's show it off real quick. I believe it'll probably need a recharge. The batteries run dry. You need to walk another 20 steps, so why don't we go ahead and wander around a little bit while I tell you what we're going to do in the next bit of this episode. We're going to head to the Pal Park. I'll explain more of the Pal Park as we start headed there. And then we're gonna get another thing from Professor Oak. Anyway, grassy patch remain quiet. So, regardless of what, I guess we're, it's not gonna... I wonder if it requires another recharge. That would suck. No, Rowan. I'm trying to head into the grass. Is it gonna require me to... Yep, so anyway, need to walk another 44 steps. Anyway, what that will actually do is showcase the patches of grass, and they'll kind of like come to life a little bit. Think of like in the vein of the new hunting Pokemon in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's kind of how that goes. We're gonna go ahead and use a Max Repel here because it's going to be a surf off to the Pal Park. Yeah, GB used Surf.
You know, that really still hurts when you get on my back like that.
I can imagine, GB. I'm sorry, you're merely like a not even giant duck. He's just kind of like a, I don't know, like a big duck, but not really huge, and we're riding on his back. Hello! We came face to face with this girl. You know, why not show a battle? I may not look like it now, but I'm a star. I'm always with my Pokemon. Alrighty then. Anyway, the route that we're taking here, as I've said, is to the Pal Park. The Pal Park is a area that is kind of useless right now. I guess if you're trying to get that that achievement in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where you get the poster of the original Ruby and Sapphire, like the time, I think it's called the Time Travel Award. It's where you can import your Pokemon from Generation 3 being Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald into this game. If you do pop your pop a cartridge into the bottom part of the DS, the original DS that is, this can't be on a 3DS or anything, you would be able to have another option from the title screen saying migrate from whatever game you put in. Pretty cool that the DS was able to figure that stuff out back then. I know, right? No, it's weird to see that that's all so outdated because that's still, I still see that as like, one of the prime times of gaming. Anyway, you'd be able to migrate, I believe 6 Pokemon at a time into Pokemon Platinum, and they would show up in the PAL Park, and then you would participate in this really, really frustrating catching game where the Pokemon that you've migrated would hop around these bushes and you'd have to use the touchscreen and fling Pokeballs at them, and I don't know, it's fine, but that's what you had to do in order to get the Pokemon that you wanted into there. There was no Pokemon transfer, there was nothing like in Black, let's hope we can sneak by that guy, where you just kind of imported them. I believe, is this game? Oh, is he just a fisherman? But battling, that's what I love. Oh, cut this fisherman out, we don't actually need to talk to him. You know, he's one of those trainers that I just don't understand in Pokemon. It's like he had 3 Finian, and I don't understand why you would need that. This guy's actually going to be required here, so why don't we go ahead. And we can show him, I'll see what he's got. Are you going to the PAL Park too? What's his music? It's like freaking creepy. He's trying to get his prized Pokemon, so let's see what he's got. Oh, just one. Gonna send out, oh, a Togetic. I was actually just talking about Togetic with friendship and all that. But why don't we take this thing out with the power of Don Lino?
As you know, it is time to Don Lino it up. Coming to a t-shirt near you.
Don Lemo, excuse me. That's not coming to any sort of t-shirt anywhere. If it's by Chick-fil-A, then maybe I'll take a look. But I don't think it will, or anything like that. No, it won't be. Anyway, here's the PAL Park. We finally arrived, and there's our good pal, Professor Oak. Get it, pal? Anyway. Tommy, this is it. This is PAL Park. Pokemon from around the country can be brought here. In other words, Pokemon from places like Kanto and Hoenn. Not Johto, though, because it wasn't out at the time. This place also happens to be where you can... Well, I mean, the remakes, I suppose. There were no remakes of Johto and Crystal, and you know what I'm talking about. You can complete to see how quickly you can catch these Pokemon. Yeah, it's kind of really frustrating. It's good to see you come to join us for a visit. And we get the Trainer Counter app for your Pokéetch. Great! Thank you very much. Install that app. App tracks the Pokemon Radar's rankings. Alright, I plan to be in Eterna for some time. Being here, I should make the best of my time studying the Pokemon of the Sinnoh region. Basically, we have no real use for that. Although, there is something that I want to show you guys, and it is pretty funny, and I don't think it's her. The catching show, it's a head-on clash. Oh, there is a couple of things I want to show. Yeah, okay. This is actually really funny right here. I came to see Tommy's catching show with Daddy. I hope it starts soon. How did you know? How did you know I had a catching... My daughter's a big fan of yours. A day doesn't go by without her demanding to come see catching shows. What? I've never done this before. What are you talking about? She's like, oh god, he's here. I can't wait to see one of his shows already. I believe it's also this guy right here that's really funny. Current record holder is nobody with 2,000 points. Can you top that? Well, if nobody's done it, then I'm sure you can top it. Anyway, that's the PAL Park. I explained it earlier in detail. It's kind of useless now, unless that's what you're really going for. Basically, as Professor Oak said, he now lives, for some reason, in Eterna City. So that's where we're going to be headed. Remember the last episode where I actually headed to Eterna City by accident? This is why, because I had this going in the back of my head. Anyway, if you come down here to this house, next to the Pokemon gym... Why is everybody just, like, staring at Oak's house? It's weird. Anyway, he is in here. It's you. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming along? It's going great, I'm sure, yeah. Yes. An acquaintance from Kanto has sent me something quite interesting. I think you'd make better use of it than I ever could. The upgrade! This is actually something that you'll be able to hold item that will allow you, yes, Pokemon that evolves when traded while holding that upgrade. It's Porygon. If he's holding the upgrade, he will evolve to Porygon 2. The dubious disc that we mentioned before will evolve up to Porygon Z. Yes, now, as he also said, the legendary birds from Kanto are now on the map. As you can see there, yes, we've got 4 things on the map there, in addition to what we had before with 3. And, yeah, so now we are actually going to be able to find Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. This is also
I'll probably cover capturing them later, but this is actually conveniently my favorite spot to catch them. As you can see, every time you switch routes... Oh, they move! Whoa, whoa, hold on! I want to see real quick. Are we actually going to be able to run into one of them? This is normally my... who is this? Who is this? Wow, I don't think I have the words for that encounter right there. You know what, whatever. I don't think we're actually going to... Well, there's 3 little patches of grass right there. That would be really cool if it showed up. All the legendary birds are level 60, so it's a chance it couldn't be one of those, one of the 3 of them. But anyway, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to hunt the legendary birds, that's probably the best way you can do it, in my opinion. I would advise you use a Pokemon with mean look or something so it can't escape the area it's at. Flying, it seems like, also won't really move where they are, so I guess that's to your advantage. Oh, yeah, that does. Never mind. Scratch that. Anyway, guys, as I said in the last time, in this episode, the next one, that is, we're going to be heading here into the Battle Frontier. Next to all these people who are going to tell us junk that I'm here to tell you about. And we're going to take on one of these facilities and probably have our first battle with the Frontier Brain. Yeah. I would imagine we'll probably start off with Battle Tower, since it is probably the most iconic looking one, as this kid's probably going to say. Its height is a symbol of its challenge to trainers. Yeah, I'll explain a little bit more about the Battle Frontier, or the Battle Tower, whichever one we choose to take on in the next episode. We're going to challenge our very first Frontier Brain. Anyway, guys, hope this helped with your quest to get the National Pokédex now, because you can see everything now. There are so many more Pokemon to find, all of them up to Generation 4, as a matter of fact. And that's about it. Next time, taking on our first Frontier Brain here at the Battle Frontier. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this installment of our adventure. From me to you, have a very nice day. And I will see you guys next time.